If you're saying then that the system is broken.
Yes.
Let's talk about something that's been bothering a lot of us here in Chicago, our public school system. I mean, we're seeing literacy rates that in some schools are so low, it's heartbreaking and embarrassing. Kids are graduating without the ability to read fluently, and that's not just a tragedy, it's a setup. And now we look at it as a school to prison pipeline. What are we witnessing here? Because this dysfunction is an abomination to our success and our young people's success.
Well, first of all, you can't have failing communities without failing schools. A lot of the problems that we see here in Chicago or any other major predominantly black inner city is the fact that the schools are contributing to the psychopathology and the pathology in the surrounding neighborhoods, right? Then we have to look at the fact that Chicago only has 20% black teachers. It's dropped from 50 to 20 in 10 years, with 54% of Chicago's teachers being white people. But being a former principal and a current school psychologist, I am going to say most white teachers do have a problem with black children because they're not natural stakeholders in the success of our children. And we got to keep in mind that the schools in the black community have to fail in order to protect and safeguard white privilege and white opportunity for the white youngsters who will graduate and then become leaders in the society. If our children are properly educated, they can challenge white people for political and economic control of this city and of this state. The power structure doesn't want that, so they create a system that makes it difficult for black children to exceed. And without a large population of black male teachers, it's going to be very difficult to get black boys focused again.
Just a very obvious question came to mind when you made that statement, the profound statement, by the way, which is this. If you're saying then that the system is broken,
yes,
that's what I heard you say.
Then
the question becomes, do we change the system or do we abandon the system?
I would like for black people to abandon the system because there's enough abandoned schools in Chicago that if we would just take Chicago's Christmas money, 4th of July money, Easter money, and New Year's money, we could buy about 4 or 5 schools and renovate them completely. And then we could pay our teachers to come out of the public school system and teach our children in schools that they own. But let's go back to a time when education was under our control.